Mwah.
What a beautiful sight. Uptown skyline. What up, my good people? I want to discuss a couple things about conditioning for business this time. Tonight is chill for business, actually. And I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about a couple things that I've actually gotten involved in business-wise over the past 24 hours since the last video. It's kind of weird when you run into individuals out there that you're doing transactions with, and sometimes they don't seem to get it. It's like, do they really get it? I don't think they really get it. I don't think they really understand what it takes to do transactions to a high level, a high degree of solving your business or solving problems or whatever have you. People need to understand that there's a process to closing transactions. There's a process to getting business done. There's a process to going to the bank at the end of a long, busy workday. Yeah, that's a process to this thing. So more frequently than not, people always ask the questions of how do I get to a point to where I can do great things and take my company to higher heights. Well, to do that, you got to realize that there's a certain order of things. What that means is you need to write out a good business model. Okay, if your business model is solid and strong, you never let anybody else come in and basically change the way that you operate. Never. Never let anybody change the way you do business and the way you do things. Because you're the captain of your ship. People are supposed to kowtow to what you do, especially if you're the service provider and you're providing something for them capital-wise, corporate-wise. Okay? They're supposed to do, basically follow your lead. If you're offering them something of extreme value, they have to learn to understand that whatever you say goes. If you're the service provider, if you're offering something of value to them, they need to understand that the power resides in the person that's providing the service. That's where it is. It's always in the hands of the service provider. In essence, the way that it works is you get people out there that want to do things the way they want to do it, and they fail to realize that there's a natural order of the way things work and operate. People are supposed to learn from those who are actually successful at what they do and not necessarily get involved in things outside of it. If they come to you for services or come to you for expertise, understanding that you are the person that is offering them particular service or whatever have you, that's the way it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be the person who's in control of the opportunity. It's the person who sets the momentum and the agenda. I like to say that I had a call earlier where a guy called up. He said, "Hey, I have a particular client looking for this and looking for that, and I'm going to need you to send this and send that." I said, "Well, wait a minute. It doesn't work that way." Not in the real world. If I'm the service provider, you're going to need to show me. You're going to need to prove to me and provide to me that you're worthy of my time. You're worthy of my expertise, worthy of what I have to offer. You're worthy of what I'm offering. This rooftop is really nice. Beautiful skyline views. But if they're not willing to follow suit with what I do or what I'm offering, then I suggest you find services elsewhere. This is the attitude that you want to have when you're speaking to people. You want to actually come across as if you are what matters. You are what matters. And if they want to work with you, they have to do what you say to do. Never let people from the outside come in and change the course of your business or change the course of the way you operate, because that's a slippery slope. You'll get caught out there in the midst of whatever else you're trying to do. You get caught out there following their agenda. And I've always told people, if your agenda was the way to go, then why are you talking to me? Yeah, we got to stop allowing people to come in and set the tone about how we do our business and how we conduct ourselves and how we conduct our affairs. Everything that goes in business, if you're a professional, you lead the way. You lead the charge. You are the general. okay, in the battle. Everyone else follows behind you. The client is not the general. You don't listen to the client. You listen to the client to get a perspective on what they're looking for. But after it's all said and done, you lead the charge. They follow you. If it can't be that way, they need to get to getting. Simple as that. Why are you coming to us for services or whatever have you when what you are doing is supposedly the way to go? If it's obviously not the way to go, because you're talking to us about doing a service, so your way didn't work. Your way failed. The operation that you had was a failure, so therefore, I'm what's in control. What we do is what's in control. So you need to conform to the way that we do things. Okay? It's just the way things are supposed to work, just the way things happen. So we run into people all the time that don't quite get it. They don't quite understand the way that things work. Beautiful Bank of America Corporate Center. It's crazy up here. Skyline views are out of this world. But anyway, back on topic. When you're running into people that want to press the issue the way they want to press the issue, you have to basically set the agenda. You have to let them know that, hey, if you want the success that our company brings to your company, you're going to have to follow the agenda. You're going to have to follow suit. You have to follow suit, because obviously your way is not working. Your way is not the way to go. So when you're working with us, doing with us, you're going to follow our roadmap to success. And our roadmap to success is going to be the way to actually have a transaction come to a fruitful completion, fruitful closing. And you'll go to the bank and you'll spend wonderful money, because your company will make wonderful money working with us. It's the way we operate. It's like some type of event going on down there. It's beautiful up here. But I say that to say all this. If you are in the midst of transactional closes and things like that, always set the tone, always set the agenda, always be the leader, always be the provider of the service, whatever happened. Never let anyone dictate to you as a service provider. You basically set the tone and they follow you. Okay? You set the precedent, you set the tone. No one else does that but you. So it's very important that you stay on task, on target, in demand, and on top of your game at all times. Okay? So with that being said, people, just wanted to give you that quick little hit. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys again. Conditioning for Business, Volume 21, Uptown.